Hello, this is Victor, aka Mozart II. We're going to go ahead and play the Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off. I think there's a couple things I have to do. I think I have to upgrade some of my characters. We'll go ahead and take a look. And I do apologize, I haven't been posting lately. I did post a video this morning, which is awesome. But I am going to go ahead and continue the series that we do have. Actually, you know what? Let's do ratio it so no. We are gonna load the 1703. There's a reason why I actually do this. I will load the one that I actually saved versus the one that auto saved. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that one. Sometimes it'll skip over certain things or certain areas that we've already kind of seen. There might be a cinematic to kind of sum up where we left off. So if you're new to the channel, I want to go ahead and say hello.
We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP.
So yeah, if you're new to the channel, my name is Victor, aka Mozart II. I have been playing this game and have been able to actually continue playing this game only for the fact that one of the reasons that I wanted to do this, hold on, let me do this something right here. One of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and do this is to preserve this particular game. I'm gonna have to play it multiple times because I only chose one side. And of course, throughout the choices that I've made so far, I've been diplomatic and so on and so forth. But like I said, if you're new to the channel and you're looking at my channel and saying, hey, I thought this guy actually plays Fortnite. I do play Fortnite, but on the off days, when I'm not playing Fortnite, I'm playing other games that I do own. This is one of them. This is a particular game that is no longer sold. Hopefully, maybe in the future, there will be other licenses. I think the third one is only available on the Switch. I think. If not, then there's going to be a caption here. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue our story. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and go to hero details. We have one point that we can go ahead and put into our specific character, at least for my Wolverine. I'm going to go ahead and level up that particular skill. Of course, I usually try to keep it even, and it looks like everything that we do have is point related. Each particular character has their own set of ability points, so whatever I spend here is not going to affect the other particular character that I have. It looks like this one is going to take 74,000. I only have 47, so we're going to move on to the next one here. Okay. What else we got? Okay, we don't have those yet. And if I'm not mistaken, those have to do with the discs. And we don't have any PowerPoints for this guy, but you know what? Hold on. Let's go back one more time. Black Panther here. We do have ability points though. So what's the next one? We got Metal Claws, Panther Technique. Whichever one is the lowest one is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, just because it looks like that's probably all we can do for right now. Okay, let's go to Gable. No PowerPoints, but we do have ability points, so the last thing I think was it this one here. It's not powered up all the way like the other ones. I'm gonna power that one up. We got about 10. Everything else is like 29. Okay, let's go to our Spider-Man, and I think in the next episode or so I may actually check out other characters I do have on the roster. For right now, just for time's sake, I'm actually sticking to what I know. Also, if there's a specific character that you want me to try out, go ahead and put it in the comments below. So if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, we do have a subscribe button, which is always going to be at the bottom right hand corner. And if you do choose to subscribe, we do have the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know if I have a live on or live streaming within YouTube, or if I am posting a new video. Usually I try to keep videos posted throughout the week, and then I do my lives on Wednesday through Saturday. Things do change. I haven't posted the schedule yet, but I'm trying to see if I can stick with in between the 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock time frame. So it's only going to be 2 hours of streaming. I know there's a lot of streamers that will stream for 5-6 hours a day. I'm only going to be doing it for 2 hours a day, and so it might even be less. It might even be a surprise every once in a while where I'll jump on and play. But okay, let's go ahead and get back to this game here. So we've upgraded our team, and we're ready to go ahead and blast through another level. I know that the last time that we were in here, we did have some difficulty. So we have a search and destroy simulator disk. I'm continuing to kind of gather those simulator disks because I think there are some that I think what I want to do, maybe throughout this week, I'm going to go ahead and do some research to see what I can do to get these ability points opened up, because there are some ability points or abilities that are locked through these particular characters that I keep using. So I want to go ahead and take a look at that information later to see what I can do to make my characters a little bit more powerful. And I know I missed that audio log here. I'm going to try to go through this level here, pick up any dossiers. I'll talk to the characters and stuff like that. I'm going to save all the other stuff for a later time. I know I'm getting close to more than half the game already. So let me see what happens out there.
Some crazy stuff. I think they're going to fill us in soon, but just watching the news tells me it's getting bad and fast. You might be deployed to deal with any hotspots that Reed tracks. I think I'm staying behind to help guard Stark Tower.
That's right. That's right. The last time we were playing, we noticed that the villains were being controlled and are continuously growing. It seems I forgot about the little roar.
With everything that's going on, I don't think anyone's got that on their minds. If we can't keep this thing from spreading, the SRA won't matter. Agreed. Except for those we left behind in the negative zone prison. I wish we knew if they were okay. Sorry, I have some stuff to do now. Take care.
Okay, so we're done with this area. Like I said, one of the reasons why I was doing diplomatic is to get all of those 80 points that I need in order to get. I think there's a trophy of some sort that I'm going to be able to get. And I know that I'm not going to be locked to this one particular time. Prison art bundle. And then, of course, this is simulator disc area. See, this is one thing I don't know who's who. I know that was She-Hulk, and then there's some times where I'm like, is that the character I'm talking to? Nasty scene back there. How are you holding up?
Getting there. I never realized what Vance went through during his incarceration until I found myself in that horrible place. I'm just grateful to have gotten out alive. I appreciate it. I just wish I knew what happened to everyone else who was in there. Nothing. It was hard enough attending the memorial service, but to not know if Vance has become one of them. There's always hope, I guess. And that's what I'm clinging to. Anyway, thanks for saying hi. Now I think I need a little time to myself.
Alright. Do we have any more collectibles? So in the first game, if I had missed something, I was able to go back to every level that I did, and I was able to pick up everything that I missed. I'm not too sure if that happens in this game. I'll have to do some more research on that. So there's a couple things I'll have to look at. I'll have to look on how to unlock some of those skills for our characters. What is the best thing that we could do to level up those characters, of course. and then 2 to find out what we can do in order to go back and get all of those things that we might have missed. There are some things I have missed, I believe, like some dossiers, maybe even some audio logs. Let's go ahead and place this one right here.
All right, Stark. I've lost contact with you, so I'm assuming you made it through the portal. I'll leave this log just in case, well, whatever. Just need to get this countdown started.
There is not enough free memory to run this program. Quit one or more programs and then try again.
Stark, your IT department sucks.
Protocol accessed. Initiating self-destruct countdown. 5
Took
minutes
long
remaining
enough.
till
Time
self-destruct.
to get the hell out of
4
here.
minutes 59 seconds. 4:58. 4:57.
Looks like I got their full attention.
4:55. 4:50. 4:53. 4:52. 4:51. 4:50. 4:49. 4:48. 4:47. 4:46. 4:45.
Well,
Sorry, honey. Looks like my time's already up.
Disrupt delay reduced to minimum. 30 seconds until detonation. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19.
jeez. Alright, I think that was everything from here.
Hello, what can I do for you? Of course. But it's shameful that it took a global threat to bring us back together. I'm not so sure about that. As I understand it, anyone can be brought into that collective, including us. It was a calculated risk I took in a desperate moment. Same situation, same amount of intel? Yes, I would. But I didn't have all the facts. Only Fury and his team did. But we didn't listen. I'm sorry, I have to get back to work. Take care.
Okay. Let's go on our next mission.
In the span of just a few hours, the world has gone insane. The Nanite Collective's agents are swarming all over the globe, infecting key victims in an apparent bid to eliminate all serious resistance to their expansion.
Their movements seem methodical and well coordinated. They must have used Prison 42's portal system to move this fast. Worse, time is on their side. If we can't stamp this out quickly, it will grow to encompass all of humanity.
In the face of this new threat, the Registration Act has been temporarily suspended to allow us to work together.
We're deploying teams around the world, but the most explosive situation right now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which has reported a massive incursion into their capital city. Ruled by our friend T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, Wakanda is a highly advanced country blessed with the world's only deposits of vibranium.
Your knowledge of the Nanite Collective makes you the best team to send into this combat zone. Do whatever it takes to help Black Panther defeat these invaders and regain control of his country.
Okay, here we go.
Thank goodness you're here, my friends. No time for pleasantries, though. The enemy have our city surrounded and are firing on us with siege cannons. Please take out those guns. We can't hold out against them much longer.
And of course, I had to take just one moment to kind of just organize my thoughts as far as like what are the controls here. Okay, so we got jump, and we have our punch, and we have our secondary, and then of course we have our superpowers. You won't. Jesus. So if you don't know, and you didn't catch my live when I was playing Fortnite, I did an upgrade as far as things are concerned. My monitor, when I was playing video games, it was on a monitor that was 19 inches.
Don't mess with
I have a 4 monitor holder on my desk, and I had a 32-inch TV that was sitting around, and I was able to mount that 32-inch TV to my 4 monitor holder, monitor stand, I guess. What are you probably saying? Come on, I need the box to break. Anyways, with that being said, now I'm looking at a big TV, and I'm seeing everything in detail. Not to mention, it's something that's kind of nearby, and it's just like I never realized the detail into the video. My video capture card grabs it as 1080, I believe. I don't do the 4K stuff, just because after I'm done editing and stuff like that, it kind of downgrades the video. There's no need for me to get that.
Perhaps I will give you some time to think.
It's just crazy because, like I said, I'm seeing everything in detail. The boxes, the wood, the grass. Everything kind of looks more detailed than what it usually looks like. And I guess in a Lego game, you really can't see the difference. So the textures are kind of mostly the same.
Thank you, heroes. Your help is most welcome. The nanites are spreading. The escaped inmates have infected hordes of mercenaries, and now they have come for us. We must stop their assault before they take the city. The cannons are our primary target. I shall. It will be an honor to fight alongside you. Come, they have more artillery ahead. I will open the security fields for you.
Thank you. I could roll. Maybe that's a different game. Anyways, back to the channel. So, if you didn't grab my live, I did go over bits of information, and I did go over a couple of things in my my Star Wars, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I did go over.
I cannot risk opening the gate until the nearby cannon is destroyed. They have another cannon near here.
Okay.
We must find it.
I'm going. It's this way. With that being said, I am going to discontinue Game Pass for right now. I had to make a couple changes to the channel, and I made a couple of purchases where I'm going to have to decrease my spending a little bit. And once it kind of comes down and everything, I had to buy a new, not a new laptop, but a secondary laptop of some sort. That way I can have a good streaming computer. I want to be able to start using my regular computer to play certain games. I'm not too sure if it's going to be Fortnite because I actually play it on PlayStation 4. But there are specific games like Final Fantasy Remake. I have stuff that are there. There are some games that I purchased that it just wasn't able to, like Sifu. I know I played Sifu on my Switch and got so far. But I want to be able to have better graphics as far as the channel goes, and so I made a decision to kind of get the secondary laptop. It is a used laptop. It is an aged laptop, but it will do what it needs to do.
Secure the path, but I'm sure you'll be able to open it.
Okay. This is this. I have to think for a minute.
Sometimes the old ways are not the best. At least when it comes to security systems.
Let me grab this dossier. Easy enough, right? And then there's gonna be some other things too that'll be adding to the channel. At least bits of information will start coming out.
They are using their powers to shield the cannons. Stop them!
I figured that they will be good videos that will be added to the channel.
3 claws tied behind my back.
And I want to start adding some hardware reviews and stuff like that to the channel as well. I have some hardware, or at least some controllers that I'm using, especially for mobile, that I want to go ahead and actually put on. Let's see. Is it playing? It's weird.
You got the stake on loser on ya.
So there is a way, yeah, it's not playing. I don't hear it. Maybe I'll hear it in playback now. There is a way for me to pull up that audio log, if it's an audio log. I'll save it for the next episode here. Let's keep going. Alright. But yeah, so I made a couple purchases that are needed for the channel, and I want to go ahead and say that I might actually go return to the Game Pass. There are some games that I might not be able to finish, at least as far as the series goes, but I have so many other games, and I do apologize for that. I know I have High on Life, but it was more for the adult crowd, just because of some of the content that's in that video game. Now, if I have enough time this week, I may be able to finish the gameplay, because I was looking at some of the how long to beat, or at least how long it takes to beat that specific game, and it turns out that it's only like 6 hours. So I may end up booting it up later tonight. And I know everything is going on right now. This particular video is not going to be published until the morning. But the time that I'm actually taking the time to record this video, I might do it tonight and play a couple hours and maybe turn it into multiple videos. So that'll be something that I can probably do before my membership does expire, at least. And hopefully I can get that done. There are some things that I might end up getting. There are some things, some sales that are going on right now. But I can't really buy any new stuff at the moment. So grab that. Destroy this gun.
Let us go on to defend this city.
So yeah, this is something that I'm doing as far as like, I think the one that I was playing was like Power Wash Simulator. Surprisingly, a lot of people did watch the videos, and I may actually continue that series at a later time. The Power Wash Simulator doesn't cost as much, so I can probably get it, or I might actually have it. And you're probably thinking, well, how do you know you don't have it? Well, So the bad thing about me is I have games from Amazon Prime, I have games from Epic, I have games from all these libraries, even Steam.
Looks like Havok, but he smells like the enemy.
And so I have to go do a check. I think the one I am going to go ahead and continue is Tunic. I think that's what it's called. And with Tunic, I actually have it on PC. But again, it's one of those, it doesn't look like it would take a lot of you don't think that Tunic would be crazy hardcore
Stay away from the pillars!
like a crazy graphic game, but apparently it is. And that's one of them that I can't stream and record or something, you know, just like recording it all at the same time. Clearing, there we go. So that's why I had to get a secondary computer. Yeah, I'm spamming stuff. But that was another thing, cause like there's a lot of games that I do have on Game Pass, excluding the new stuff that I do own. So it's just like I'm mostly better off just turning it off for just a moment until I can get back on my feet. You know, that's not saying that I don't have any material. I have plenty of games to go through.
King T'Challa needs your help. I will secure Havok, then follow you to the city. Go!
But never fear, this game, I own this game. The Lego Star Wars, I own that game. You know, there are games that I have in the series that can continue. There's only a select few that don't really pertain to Game Pass. There was some that I started, I think it was like Redfall or something, which I thought that was going to be an awesome game, but it didn't turn out to be. There is Starfield, I think, or I play a lot of Bethesda games, and so I know enough that I will give it a try. But I think it's better on new gen stuff. I think it is better on new gen stuff, or at least new gen hardware, and maybe I'll venture off and start doing it on PC if I have some time. But again, that's like an extra purchase that I'm not gonna do just yet, or at least not now. Especially since I have a bunch of other games that I do have as far as the series goes, and I just need to start finishing them out. I've actually introduced a bunch of games to the channel so far, and I need to go ahead and there we go. But in my opinion, I have to go ahead and start finishing them. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back into the audio logs. So I can't hear. Yeah, and it stopped playing. I'll have to look on our next episode.
You don't want me going berserker on you.
And I'll look to see which audio logs we missed.
You got the
and then I'll let them play it the next time around when we get it in. But I think after this particular level, I'm going to end the video. It doesn't seem like it might be too bad. There are a couple of things. I mean, sometimes these levels are short.
Even I got my limits, bub. Think of the scars as souvenirs. Really got nothing to say.
But yeah, there's other games that I want to go ahead and introduce as far as into the channel as much as I possibly can. Some which I think might actually be cool to have as far as adding it to the channel. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but it's giving me points, so. Oh, I didn't even see these guys.
You got the stink of loser on you.
Yeah, these guys all got their health, but we don't need health right now. All right. But without with that out of the way, I'm still gonna be continuing to make videos. Nothing's really gonna stop. I'm really trying my best to keep making those videos, being able to release at least one a day, except for Sunday. I think that's what I've actually had a rule beforehand. Just because Sunday I like to take off. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of this stuff that I put on the channel, I do schedule it. So it's not like I'm, that's funny, he's just hanging there. Hey, how's it hanging? But, I don't want to be doing everything over 7 days a week. Even though it seems like I do it, but I'm not really doing it 7 days a week. I usually do like 1 or 2 days, record whatever I need to record. And then I release it daily. This week has been a little bit one of those things where I've been busy. I'm almost done with the Xbox that I was repairing, and so that's one of the things that I'm still in the process of doing. It's almost done.
There is another tower to repair nearby.
Why do I feel like there's something up here? Oh, it doesn't look like I can go. So there's a invisible wall.
I brought the big guns.
You got the stink of loser on you.
And then, of course, if I don't end up finishing something, or if something, if you do want a specific video game, to be still updated, I can definitely do that. All I need is a comment to kind of like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? I can definitely do it. Will I do it right away? I'm not going to give any promises. But if it lets me, if you let me know that you are interested in, let's say, for instance, the Power Wash Simulator, I definitely can do that. Like I said, there are some particular games that I want to go ahead and make a series. There are new games that I've gotten within the last, I don't know, month or so. And I do need to make, I need to make sure that, one, I have room to do that.
You have aided us greatly.
Here we go.
But there is more to be done. We must activate one last tower. Let us descend. I shall open the way for you.
And
come along. We must travel down to the marketplace.
What I want to do, though, is I want to make sure that I finish certain games so that I can move on to the next one. But right now, I have a lot that I've been working on. Am I going the right way? Yeah. And I don't want to overcrowd it. Come on, let's go. I don't want to overcrowd too many games all at once. I do have the Harry Potter game, which I need to, you know, keep going with that.
The last tower is just ahead.
Okay, I see it. So there's that I can work on. This is my last one I have to worry about.
I'll cut you down to size.
Oh, I got 2 more pods. Oh, they're gonna be here. Jesus.
I've got a healing factor. Looks like you go.
That one didn't have that much. One more. These things look gross.
Now you can tell your friends you got hit by Spider-Man.
But yeah, so that's gonna be my plan, just like kind of like clearing things out. There has been some games that I put in the mix and then just didn't pick up afterwards. But I just wanted to test them out. You know, I was curious about the games. But it's not saying that I won't go back to them. I will.
It is done. Our city is safe.
There we go.
We must travel to the Panther's Palace through here. It remains undefended.
Okay. Go this way. Come on. Open it. There you go. There we go. He just went over the edge.
You were not prepared to think.
That was it. Man, I would love to have this on the Switch, but they don't have these 2 games. And it's not like I can buy them on Steam anymore.
Think of the scars as souvenirs.
I would like a portable option. This would definitely be an awesome portable game. I know they have the PSP version, which is awesome. I mean, it's kind of awesome when you think about it. You know, you're gonna have crazy 3D graphics with that. A-bomb. Okay, I got enough. Oh, he's got resist too. Damn, that didn't do much. This might be close. So, as unrealistic as it is, what I'm doing is I'm blocking anything that I can along the way. And then I'm slowly... Oh, it's just a med kit that I have. It's like I don't have any super moves. Uh-oh. Justice. A-bomb and justice.
Focus on justice. His powers are shielding A-bomb.
Ooh.
Things are getting hazy.
Where is he? Ow. Oh, he disappeared because the shield is gone.
Get scars as souvenirs.
Ow.
Need a chance to heal.
Ow. Jesus. There we go.
I am hurt.
Might be enough to take him down. There we go.
Even I got my limits, bub.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's too bad.
Things are getting hazy.
That was close. That was actually really close. I'm not used to getting that low on health.
Our homes are safe. I shall post guards with these two while we go secure their palace.
Oh, I would have missed that. Okay. Enter the palace grounds.
Your help in the city is much appreciated, but the palace defenses are still offline. I must ask for your help once again. Use the lift to reach the palace grounds.
I think this is a good stopping point here. Yeah, once we get to the bottom level, I'm going to go ahead and save. We're hitting at 42 minutes so far.
There are 2 towers in the palace defense network. Restore them, and I will open the way to the palace.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So I've had a lot of information. I may actually put some timestamps into this particular video. There might not be too many, but I will go ahead and reiterate that there are some changes that are going to be coming to the channel. There are some games that I may not play just for a little bit. I am going to take a pause from Game Pass only for the fact that I made a couple of purchases that were needed for the channel. You know, things do happen, but there is going to be a lot of other changes. I might actually end up bringing back older games, PlayStation 3 games that I'll be able to play on the PlayStation 3. I found a secret that I'm going to try to try out tomorrow and see if I can take some footage down. But until next time, guys, my name is Victor, aka Mozart II. We do have our subscribe button, which is always going to be in the bottom right hand corner. We do have that notification bell. If you choose to subscribe, go ahead and click on the notification bell. That notification bell will let you know when I have a live or a new video being posted. It also might end up giving you posts that I post along the way too, within YouTube, of course. If you want any of my, social platforms, I have it in the description. It's always in every description of every video, of every link that you can see any of the stuff that I have or post. I may end up start using Twitter a little bit more often, at least to be able to let people know what's going on. I know the last couple weeks I really haven't been saying anything, and I do apologize for that. But we do have that like button, our dislike button, and in our comment section. If you have any concerns, go ahead and put a comment in there. Let me know. Is there a specific video or video game that you want me to go through again? I can definitely do that. I'm going to try to see if I can hit high on life before the end of the next, I'm going to say 5-6 days. We might be able to get through that. At least be able to complete that specific series. I know I've been going through most of these games for a couple months now, and it's because I've only been playing it for maybe about 20 to 35 minutes. Right now we're hitting at 45, so it's sometimes it's just me talking. But anyways, until next time, I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Bye!